I find it infuriating. So yeah, again, tell me your stories of insurances, because do you know what? I love the comments, and it always interests me when I get the perspective from other people. Are you getting ripped off like the rest of us? How much are you paying? Well, what a lovely day to be riding a motorcycle, that's for sure. Firstly, I'd like to say thank you very much for everybody that commented on my commented on the video about is the motorcycle industry doomed forever. Blew me away, the amount of people that commented. I really do appreciate that, because I love to converse with you all. And one of the things that did keep cropping up in a lot of the comments, and I gotta say, it's one that makes my blood boil, is bloody insurance. Oh, I tell you, all insurance companies are just Dick Turpin sat behind a computer. They just whine the hell out of me. So I had my renewal come through. Said motorcycle, the Triumph Scrambler, 2019, in beautiful condition. Absolutely nothing has changed over the last year of ownership. No claims, no accidents. It's still here, it's not been stolen. Yet my renewal came through at just over £110 more than what I paid last year. And it's just like, why? You know, why? Why are you persecuting me? So I had a quick Google and go compare, and did what we all do, try and find it cheaper, and I did. I found it cheaper, and it wasn't much cheaper than my original price for last year, I'm not gonna lie. It was about £22 cheaper than what I was paying, but it was cheaper, and it was definitely cheaper than the renewal price that my insurance company had sent me. So within about a day or so, I get a phone call from my current insurer asking me if I would like to renew, because if this particular insurance wasn't set for automatic renewal. And I explained, I said, unfortunately, you know, I can't let you renew that insurance because it's far too expensive. So he said, well, let me see what I can do, like they do. So we got a tippy-tappy in on his old computer. And while he's doing that, I'm talking to him and I says, can you tell me why it's gone up that much? I don't understand. And his answer was, well, there's been a lot of motorcycle thefts and accident claims last year within your area. And my response being, not from me. I've not put a claim in. I've not had an accident. So why are you persecuting me? I get that, you know, if I'd have had an accident or I'd have had the bike stolen, then I should expect that I'm putting a claim in, I'm going to pay more next year. But I haven't, so why am I? So anyway, he comes back, and he could get a little bit cheaper, but not a lot. It was still more expensive than my renewal. So I said to him, unfortunately, I have found it cheaper elsewhere. And he says, all right, okay, would you mind telling me how much? So I told him, and I also told him it was with his company, which is bloody ridiculous. The fact that I can go on a Go Compare site and get a cheaper quote from his company than I can talking to the man on the phone. And to be fair, he was decent about it. He said to me, could you give me the reference number for that quote off Go Compare? Which I did. And he said, and I'll put that through as your renewal, which I did. But it's like, my gripe is, why could you not do that in the first place? Why is it you feel like you have to spank me for no reason? For no claims? And I just find that the whole insurance industry in this country is corrupt. It really is. You know, it's the same as I have a second bike. Well, I'd like to use my no claims, my ultimate no claims of like 16 years on that second bike. And he says, yeah, you can't do that. And I'm like, well, why can't I? And he says, well, you can only use them for one vehicle. And I don't understand that, because what you're saying is those no claims represent me as a person. I've accumulated those no claims, not the vehicle. The fact that I've had insurance for all those years and never put a claim in means that those no claims are about me as a person. And what you're saying is you're insuring me as a person, not the vehicle. At that point, he says, yeah, unfortunately it doesn't work that way. You can only use them on one vehicle. I said, so what you're saying is they're per vehicle, not for the person. So you're not really insuring me as a person at all, are you? It's a big fat lie. You know, same as really, no claims bones aren't worth the paper that they're printed on. So after much debate, I obviously came off that phone call, and I sat there and I'm like, every single insurance policy, every single renewal I've had so far this year, and I've got another 2 to come, have been more expensive than the year before without putting any claims in. So my question to everybody out there is, I'm guessing we're all experiencing the same thing. We're all experiencing the fact that they just want to spank us and make us obsolete by pricing us out of the market. Because what I realised is, for younger people, it's even worse. What are you paying in insurance? You know, a friend of mine is paying nearly £1,600 fully comp for a Honda CBR 650. I mean, that in itself is ridiculous. So I was speaking to my dad. Now, my dad lives in Spain, and he has done for probably 15 plus years now. Because I was griping, like you do. So at the time I'm talking to my dad, and I'm having a right old whinge and a right old moan about insurance. And he turns around and says, yeah, we don't have that here. I go, what do you mean you don't have that there? He says, Lee, he said, I'm 77 years old. He says, and obviously, as you know, I've got an Honda Goldwing that he bought in 2021. I think it was around about 32,000 euros, I think he paid for the bike. And he said, I can guarantee you I would not get insurance in the UK. He says, but in Spain, they don't insure the person, they insure the vehicle. So it doesn't matter whether you're 18, 30, 40, 50 or 77. The price is the same. And he's paying 170 euros a year for this Honda Goldwing for where he lives in Spain. And you're like, that just showcases how much we get spanked in this country. And even now I can feel my blood boiling. And anybody out there who's insurance, you're scum of the earth, you really are. You just want to take everything from us, and it doesn't matter whether we're insuring our cars, our houses, our boats, whatever it is that need insuring, and even ourselves. You just got an open checkbook and you make it up as you go along, I'm sure you do. So yeah, again, tell me your stories of insurances, because do you know what, I love the comments and it always interests me when I get the perspective from other people. Are you getting ripped off like the rest of us? How much are you paying for your bike insurance? Because as it stands, until they change this, until they make it where it's more accessible for us, they're just going to outprice us out the market and doing what we love. And that's riding on roads like this. You know, what I come to realise is the only people virtually under the age of 20 that are riding motorbikes are the little shits that are stealing them. It's just absolutely crazy. Oh, look at that lake. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, it's turned into a right little rant this, hasn't it? Out for a lovely bloody ride, and all this started from insurance. But like I say, Let me know in the comments below. Oh, look at that view. Let me know and everybody else know what you think about insurance companies, and what are you paying? Because, do you know what? I'm paying more now than I was as a 17-year-old lad. And that's ridiculous in itself, because all they ever used to say to me was, don't you worry, son, as soon as you get some no claims behind you, and you're a little bit older, you'll be paying next to nothing for insurance. I've never had it as cheap as I did when I was 17. Come on, what the hell is going on? So, do you know what? I think I'm going to leave that rant there, because what can I say? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts. As ever, thank you very much for joining me today. Thank you very much for clicking on this video. Leave me a comment, leave me a like, give me a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you so want to follow any other rants that we have, or any other issues. I think I'm going to start doing at least one video, maybe 2 a month, where I have a rant about something, because you know what, they actually feel quite good. I feel quite good that I've let it all out to you good people, that's for sure. So, as ever, stay safe, never ride faster than your angel can fly.